Morning, everybody. I slept for something like 13 and a half hours just now. I was tired and sore. Just moving my legs around, they don't hurt as bad. Well, I should say my leg, it's my left one. I haven't put any weight yet on the ankle, so we'll see how that goes. Plan is to go up. I've got a little bit of it up now to the summit, and then a big down. And I want to get up and down today. Rain was called for Monday, the last time I saw forecast. It's Sunday now, and so I'll make sure I'm not up high when the storm hits. So plan is breakfast, back up, start doing what I can do. God, I needed that. Oh boy. So this section is still going to be filled with blowdowns and overgrowth, so it's going to still be a struggle. But hopefully it won't be as bad as it was the other day. But hey guys, it is now 2 weeks on trail officially. And yesterday I hit the 100-mile marker. Now, I think that is the official 100-mile from going from Harts Pass down to here. Not from going from Harts Pass, from going from the border down to here. Not going from Harts Pass to the border and then down here. Because that would be more like, I think, 135 miles. So, that was a good day. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna slowly get my lazy butt up and get ready and be on my way. I had an uninvited house guest last night. Honestly, have no idea what this sucker is because he's partially squished. I did not intentionally squish him when I threw my covers back. He was under my mattress pad, so he got squished. Maybe a cricket. Maybe some sort of weird grasshopper. I don't know. But he wasn't invited. Yeah. So when I slid and fell off that deadfall the other day, I tore my hiking pants up a bit. So those little light colored spots, those are holes. Yeah. So this is one of our bathrooms. I'm not going to show you in it, but the lid lifts up to a backrest. All right, so I made it to the summit of Suiattle Pass. Probably not pronouncing that correctly, so please forgive me. And from now, I've got an 11.4 mile climb down. So that will be my day for today. That'll give me basically my 12 miles. And then tomorrow I will start with a massive up climb. So before I forget, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Will. I met him and his brother, Bad Sherpa, on my way back out above
the lake. I can't remember the name of the lake. But when we were resting up there, we got to talking, and I met up with them again in Stehekin. Will has an injury, so he's getting off trail. But fortunately for me, he had a roll of toilet paper left that he did not need. So he passed that on to me because they don't sell toilet paper at Stehekin. Blow down 32 and 33 this morning. Oh, this was a climb. So I've done 6 miles. I've got 6 miles left to do. It is lunchtime. I just need to find a spot to stop. Stopping for some lunch, get the pack off my back for a little bit, get myself off my feet for a little bit. I got about 5 more miles to go. Oh, and I was just passed by this guy hiking, and he had the cutest little Australian shepherd puppy with him, like very young, very, very young. It was cute. Alright, so I'm at Miners Creek. I've been able to hear this for like the last 2-3 hours coming down the mountainside. It's not that big of a creek from what it sounded like up top, but look at this bridge. Like, this is not just functional, this is a work of art. That bottom beam, it's one solid tree from it. It is gorgeous. I'm gonna make sure my camera's all packed up and zipped up tight, and we're gonna cross this other. Got 1 mile to camp. Okay, I'm sitting on my 61st blowdown today since I started counting. And I've got a good 3-foot drop before I hit anything. So my stomach's gonna grade right across this bark and down. This log isn't attached. I don't think it's going to support me. I might try it though. And these ones, these are just bouncy, so they don't support me at all. Wish me luck. All right, guys, I made it to camp. I did a 9.2 mile day today. Overall, the terrain was not bad, but once I started counting, I counted 73 blowdowns that I either had to crawl over, under, or around. So there's quite a bit. The campsite I found is pretty decent. You can see my spot's going to be right there. It's got this, it's at the end of this canyon, so I hope it doesn't rain tonight because I'll get flooded out. There's 3 or 4 other sites around me, but I haven't seen anybody for a while. It's still early. It's only about 3:30, but my foot and my leg are still really grumpy. So we're gonna roll them out and give them a rest tonight. And tomorrow I got a bit of over country, and then I've got a massive climb. So hoping to do a 12-mile one tomorrow, get an early start. Now I'm just gonna set up camp, have some dinner, and then call it a night. Overall, though, it's been a good day. One thing to note, though, on Far Out, they have multiple comments from people saying that this particular campground site, like not just my spot, but the whole campground site here, is notorious for very bold rodents. Should be interesting. They said that they just literally throw themselves at your tent walls all night. Now, my food is all in a canister, but that doesn't mean they're not going to join me in my tent, especially with my zipper not working. So it could be a good night. It could be an interesting one at the very least. All right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I've had dinner, tent set up. I just have to go blow up my sleeping pad and change into my sleep clothes and call it a night. 2 weeks on trail as of today, not bad. One mishap, that's expected, no big deal. I'm still fine, just a little stiff, a little sore. But overall, it's been a good 2 weeks. Hoping the next 2 will be just as good. So from this point on, we're trying to get to Skycomish, Stevens Pass, to pick up next resupply. Now, I've got 9 ramen left, a bunch of hydration sticks, some beef broth sticks, some mashed potatoes, and a couple of chicken packets. But I've got about, depending on my ankle, I've got about 8 more days before I get there. So it's cutting it close as far as the food. I'm probably going to be a little hungry going in, but you know, I got a little extra weight I can afford to lose. It's just I want to make sure that I'm fueled enough to do the miles that I need to do to get there. So it's going to be a balancing act, but I've done it before, I can do it again. Anyway, have a good night, guys. We'll see you in the morning. So, tent will not close now at all. The only points that stay in contact are the zippers themselves. So I've placed a little more towards the bottom right now to try and discourage things from coming in. So the plan tomorrow is to make it up to Dolly Vista Trail Camp. It's just about 11.7, 12 miles away, roughly. And then, yeah, that's the max we're going tomorrow. I read the comments in the next few sections, and all it talks about is massive overgrowth and blowdowns. So
not through it yet. It's going to be a long, long slog to get to the next resupply town. But you got to do it. See you in the morning, guys.